Hey guys, want to show your support to the channel and get some awesome rewards at the same time? Then go check out my Patreon page where at whatever tier you choose that fits your budget, you'll get plenty of rewards such as updates and announcements on the regular, exclusive sneak peeks of my videos before they go up online, get yourself credited, and receive a special shout out at the end of my videos and more. Go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack44227TV to start pledging today. And don't forget to also check out and consider gifting me any items I have listed on my Amazon wishlist and even supporting me on my Streamlabs tipping page that'll also help support the channel directly. Links are in the description box below as well as on my link tree for you to check out. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Take care. Hey guys, like what we do on our channel and want to see more videos from us? Then not to worry about a thing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turning on the notification bell so that way you can see more of our videos coming up very soon. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here, and welcome back to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about all the stuff that I got during my time at NocoCon this year, to which, yeah, I find it to be a really great time, of course, on my part, for sure, and yeah, it is another one of those conventions that I've been long overdue to actually check out for the longest time, for sure, and I'm really glad that I finally got the chance to actually go check it out, for sure. It was actually a real great time, hands down, for sure, especially if you actually see my con vlog on that said convention that I actually went to, for sure. And even the stuff that I actually got during my time there was also really great, hands down. I'm really happy with, of course, the stuff that I got during my time there, for sure, and I really do think it's actually well worth it, for sure. So yeah, but nevertheless, I'm really happy that I actually got to go this year, and you bet I'm definitely gonna be coming back next year, for sure. I don't know exactly what they're gonna do for next year, for sure, but I'm really excited to see pretty much what they're gonna have provided, hands down. And hopefully I'll come fully prepared beforehand, for sure, because I definitely need that, for sure. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait till you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back, for sure. So yeah, just gonna be here by the time you come back, for sure. So no rush or anything. So take all the time you need. In fact, I know this episode is almost an hour long, so yeah, definitely take your time. I'll definitely wait. And yeah, now that I actually mentioned it, I am quite curious to see what they're gonna whip up for next year's NocoCon, for sure. I mean, we still got pretty much a whole year to wait that out, for sure. So hard to say, of course, pretty much on what they're gonna have provided. But I do hope it'll be great, hands down, and will definitely be the nice long trip back up to attend that said convention for sure. So we'll keep our hopes up for that for sure. So alright, I guess if you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start off this episode as we normally do. Well, I guess pretty much it's after what I've been through talking about all the stuff that I got during my time at NocoCon. I figured it makes sense for me to talk about one of the items that I actually showcased in the previous episode in its own episode for sure. So yeah, and of course we're going to do exactly that with, of course, one of the anime plushies that I actually got during my time there for sure. What, you may ask? Well, I'll reveal it right now. So yeah, what I got right here is, of course, this really nice plushie that I actually got on, of course, pretty much one of the anime characters that I was lucky enough to get during my time at NocoCon this year, and that being, of course, on Tohru Honda from Fruits Basket. So yeah, I was really quite amazed to pretty much see this one for sure, especially getting a good glimpse of it when I first pretty much saw it at one of the booths over at NocoCon this year, and I kind of figured, yeah, I would definitely get my hands on, of course, this one for sure, and I'm glad I did, hands down. So yeah, I guess it's gonna be quite interesting for me to talk about this one for sure. So I guess I have a lot to say, of course, this one. So yeah, and that's exactly what we're gonna do in today's episode. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Alrighty then, well, now that we got the introduction out of the way, I think it makes sense to now finally get ourselves in to talk about this one. And I should mention pretty much beforehand, I guess pretty much if you know me from, of course, some anime that I've actually got the chance to actually view for sure. Believe it or not, back in the pretty much back about a few years ago, Fruits Basket was, of course, one anime that had I've really been piquing interest in checking out for some time. And what can I say about Fruits Basket that a lot of people haven't already for sure? It is definitely one of the true definition of course, a really nice comfort anime for sure, and it is actually for a good reason, hands down for sure, and yeah. Honestly, I think pretty much of anything, a lot of people really do have strong love for, of course, Fruits Basket for sure, and it is actually for a good reason, hands down. Not only with, of course, a pretty simple story, interesting characters, and all that sort of stuff from what I can gather. I guess it's no wonder that if you look back on some really great anime that we got over the years, Fruits Basket is definitely one of them for sure, especially from, like, say, back in the 2000 decade for sure. So yeah, I actually got the chance to view it a few years ago after a bit of a recommendation from one of my excuse me, from one of my friends who actually is a big Fruits Basket fan, hands down, and I really enjoyed it, hands down. I really do think it is actually a really fantastic anime for sure, and definitely one that I would highly recommend for sure. So yeah. So, of course, during my time at NocoCon, when I was pretty much shopping around at the vendors and artists, hands down, I did manage to come across this plushie that I actually got, and I was lucky enough to actually purchase alongside pretty much a Blu-ray copy of Season 2 of Is the Order a Rabbit, which I actually did mention in the previous episode for sure. And I should mention right now is that in regards to this plushie version of Tohru Honda from Fruits Basket, this one actually, yeah, I guess for a while it is the from the same character and same anime that she originated from. This one I actually got is more based around the reboot that we got back in 2019. Hence why you can definitely see the sticker, yeah, pretty much the tag, of course, this plushie attached on here for sure. So yeah, I've never actually seen the reboot of Fruits Basket just yet, but I actually heard good things about it for sure. So I do hope to check it out later on down the road. So yeah, but I guess right up until then, I guess seeing how I did get this really nice plushie of Tohru Honda, I think it's actually quite fitting that I should probably pretty much get right on to talking about this one. Talking about this one for sure, which is pretty much what we're gonna do, hands down. So yeah, let's get right to it. Alrighty then, well, now that we actually got that done, I think we can now go ahead and talk about this plushie version of course, Tohru Honda from Fruits Basket. And I gotta say, I think with what I'm actually seeing, this actually doesn't look that bad, hands down. Obviously enough, I think it really wants to really capture pretty much the look and the feel of course, Tohru from the anime, hands down. And honestly, to me, I think it really does look really quite nice from what I've actually seen. They really did a bang-up job, and of course, making this one look pretty good, hands down. So yeah, you can definitely see from, of course, her pretty much from her head, hands down. They really actually did do a nice job from what I've actually seen. I mean, sure, yeah, they could have done a little bit more, hands down, but I really do like what they actually did for, of course, pretty much for the head for starters, with of course her really nice face and stuff, which I'm not gonna lie is actually not that bad for sure. Yeah, with of course pretty much her brown eyes and of course her eyebrows and mouth, which do look a little thin, to be honest, but I think it's actually done quite fine. But I will say they did a really bang-up job with, of course, pretty much her hair from what I've actually seen. It really is actually quite nice and even shaped out quite well according to the fabric that they actually use, hands down. And even pretty much her side, pretty much head, pretty much her side hair ribbons, pretty much in addition to that, is really actually quite amazing for sure. And again, really wants to really capture the look of course, Tohru herself for sure. Almost like it's coming right out of course, the anime that she actually originated from for sure, which yeah, to me, I think it really does work quite well. I think they really did a nice job on, of course, this one for sure, for starters, and even going alongside in the middle, pretty much for the rest of course, pretty much this one for sure. I say they really did do a very nice job with, of course, Tohru's pretty much uniform that she actually has on for sure. Again, it's really shaped out quite well to match with, of course, her body for sure, and even the nice bit of lighting and detail and stuff really actually makes it quite nice. And oh, excuse me. So, and even all the way down to the socks and the socks and shoes that she actually has on, really is actually quite amazing. So yeah, and I especially love for the fact that on top of the regular old sailor tie, pretty much in the front. Yeah, I guess if you do look pretty much in the backside of pretty much her hair, you can definitely see that they also did a bang-up job with the sailor collar to match well with, of course, pretty much her uniform, hands down for sure. So yeah, I think pretty much given to, of course, everything that I actually mentioned. Sure, yeah, some bits and details from what I've actually seen, hands down. Could have, yeah, could have been a little bit more than what I was expecting. But then again, this is actually done by pretty much Great Eastern Entertainment. So I think they're kind of used to, of course, making stuff like that when it comes to making some great anime plushies for sure. So no harm, no foul all the way. So yeah, I think given to what I've actually seen, I really do think it is actually quite nice to really witness on what they did to make pretty much make this look like Tohru Honda for sure. And I actually don't mind it all the way. I think they did do a nice job to really make this one look good, and I think they did do pretty much a nice job on, of course, this one. So yeah. And so, yeah, I guess on that thought alone, that's pretty much everything that I can say about this one for sure. I know it's rather short than what you were actually expecting for sure, but given to what I've actually mentioned, yeah, I actually don't mind this one for sure. So yeah, overall, I really like this nice plushie version of Tohru Honda from Fruits Basket for sure. Yeah, I guess I will admit, despite a few bits and pieces of detail that they could have pretty much done a whole lot better for sure, I say this is actually a really good plushie from what I've actually seen, and I really do admire on what they actually did to make this one look good, and I say they really did do a nice job, of course, at that front for sure. And I know that's saying a whole lot, seeing how it's been a while since I've seen the original Fruits Basket, since after my first viewing, and I still have yet to see the entirety of the reboot all the way. But I say this is actually a really good one, I'm not gonna lie, and I really do think it is actually really quite nice for sure. So yeah, I think given to what I've actually mentioned, I say this is definitely well worth picking up if you actually got the time for sure. So yeah, I guess if you are a big fan of course, picking up some really nice anime plushies, or I guess if you're a big fan of course, Fruits Basket as a whole, I say this is actually a really good one to actually check out for sure. I think you're going to be in for a real good treat once you actually pick up this one, and I say that's probably the best way you can actually put it. So yeah, not really the best I've seen in regards to any anime plushies for sure, but I really do think this is actually a good one that's actually well worth it at the end of the day. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I can say, of course, that front, and I guess on that thought alone, I think I might as well end this episode here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and by all means, let me know down in the comments down below on what you guys thought of this one. I'm actually quite curious to see on what you guys think. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and well, we're not done just yet. Oh, no. I guess pretty much for the next episode, we are going to be sticking with anime plushies, yes. But we're actually going to move away from, of course, pretty much a manga and anime series from years ago to, of course, a really fantastic anime in recent years for sure. And I know I've covered it in one of my thoughts videos, and it is, of course, the main theme to NokoCon this year for sure. So I think it's time that we do another one revolving around this anime for sure. And I'm pretty sure you know exactly the one I'm talking about for sure. So yeah, but in case you're quite curious, definitely tune into the next episode to see for yourself. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD and Sam Shepard. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTACTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is Ackley, SamAttack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTACTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.